Welcome to episode 1379, Terry Reagan, Healthcare Data Billionaire, 9 Lessons. An outline of episode 1379, lesson 1 to 5. This is lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, do not waste a good crisis.
So I've always loved this quote from Churchill: never let a good crisis go to waste. During times of crises, people and organizations are more open to change. Many businesses face existential challenges, and people have been shaken out of their routine. You have people's attention, which normally is the hardest part of change.
And 2, the rate of change, both internal and external to your business.
In the following sentence: when the pace of change outside your business exceeds the pace of change inside, bad things tend to happen. Or, as this slide puts it a little more succinctly, you can be sure that the end is near.
Lesson 3, evolutionary change versus revolutionary change.
Market evolution calls for changes to your product. Market revolution calls for changes to your business model. And I believe that we are in a more revolutionary phase at the moment.
Lesson 4, what is adaptability? Quick to spot opportunity and use resources.
Many factors required for rapid adaptation, but here's 3 that I think are critical. The ability to rapidly recognize opportunities when you see problems, and resources that enable change and enable the creation of new products and new services.
Lesson 5, the purpose of data is insight.
So have a major competitive advantage. People talk about data a lot, but really it is the insights that can be gleaned that are important. The purpose of computing is insight, not numbers.
Lesson 6, analytics is raw data process plus communication.
Analytics is the scientific process of discovering and communicating meaningful patterns which can be found in data. Many people are used to thinking of analytics as simply queries and reporting with, perhaps, some statistical analysis. But today there are many more forms of analytics. As examples, a medical MRI scan requires processing of raw data to produce useful images.
Lesson 7, his $300 million charity. Couples, Terry and Susan Reagan, established the Reagan Institute to pursue an HIV vaccine in 2009 with a $100 million gift. 10 years later, in 2019, the couple donated another $200 million to the Reagan Institute. Lesson 8, future of diagnostics, from hardware to cloud service.
Cloud-based AI server, which returns diagnostic information on the person's cell phone. So this is the future. In the past, I saw my business as creating, building, and selling hardware, instruments. In the future, you'd probably be saying, I'm providing a diagnostic service which happens to include this hardware that I also manufacture.
Lesson 9, 40 years of excellence. He has been CEO for the past 44 years.
We also continue to do everything for the long-term survival, long-term profitability with rock-solid finances. That's why we've been around for 40 years and hope to be around another 40 years. We still have no debt, no investors, and no plans to change that.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.